You might look at this day and say, damn, that's a shitty day. And I might look at it and say, this is an amazing day. Because how can you trade liquidity and not like this, man? Yes, this is a whole range, but focus on the liquidity sweeps, brother. It's a whole range, but inside there's so much history, okay, in the candles that you only can observe if you go to M5, M3, M1. All right. So here you have like London going up. Okay, you might have had a short here because we're also sweeping some major liquidity around here. But I don't really like to trade London. And if I were to trade this, there was kind of a double sweep. There was no trap. I didn't like how this came right here to retest it. I knew it would fail afterwards anyway, and you would have gotten like, depending if you go for the initial or for the initial stop loss, not the initial stop loss, the higher high, okay, the initial high of the structure, you get like a 2 hour or something. Or if you play the retest, or if you played something on limit, maybe you could have gotten the win. But that's besides the point. The beautiful thing here is New York and London close. All right. So in here you have what I call the market structure overall. Okay, the real one, because then you have backs going from one liquidity to another. Okay, not the usual. How I'm always telling y'all that it's nothing like this. It's more like this if we're on the trend, and even if we're not, it's some fucked up shit like this. Because it's very easy for me to tell you market moves like this with some lines drawn, but as soon as you jump in the markets, you see this stuff. Okay, so where's the trend? How do you trade this? Exactly. Okay, there's ways to trade it. You don't necessarily need to be only with liquidity and lower time frame zones, but most beginners get lost because of this. And as soon as you start adopting liquidity, like a strategy like mine, you'll see huge success, and it's understandable, okay? Because now we're adding logic to price action, okay? What I mean is, here we have a slight inducement, okay? We take it. You look to buy, but even before we take it, okay, you can see how we come to it and we make some equal lows. We make some equal lows, and you can see how we go higher, okay, just to incentivize people to put their stop losses here, because we're going to break this London high, but just not yet. Okay, so this level becomes a trap, or the whole area is a trap. Even if you trade SMC and you're trading this intermediate order block, this didn't do nothing, didn't take no liquidity, is not special, didn't do nothing significant. So why would you take it? So this is the first trap. And then again, because this was a trap, this would have become a trap. And this is the low of London. Okay, so New York will look to sweep the highs and lows of London session, the same way as London will look to sweep the highs and lows of Asia session. Okay, it's called the session's liquidity. There's not just Asia sweeps. Okay, London sweeping Asia, for example, the strategy that a lot of people like to trade nowadays. There isn't just that. There's also New York sweeping the highs and lows of London, and that's powerful because you can see how we sweep the London lows. Okay, this blue box, we go to the highs and then we go back down. That's liquidity going from one liquidity to another. All right, and then because this becomes too visible, everyone sees this sweep of liquidity here, see this as a breaker structure, whereas me and my students see that as a sweep of liquidity. We know that this will become a trap. And then later on, this will become a trap. It didn't actually came to take it out in Asia session. I don't know how, but it will be a liquidity for later as it's now equal high, right? In here, it's just a matter of looking for some structure to place yourself. Okay, if I could zoom in, but what happened here was just basically price coming lower, okay, sweeping the liquidity, going back lower again, and now you have some structure to place yourself, and you could have taken the trade like this, all right, because this swept liquidity, and then it gives you some structure here because there's nothing right here, okay, for you to place yourself besides this level, okay, but that's you're gonna have a huge stop loss maybe, and then you can target the highs. And then the same thing, we go from one liquidity to another. We sweep liquidities to give us fuel to sweep other liquidities. Because not only sweeping your liquidities, okay, there gotta be a target in your desired direction. So here it was this liquidity, it was the London high, and then as we sweep that, this becomes too visible. Then we could sweep it because also smart money traders will see run of equal low, this break structure, this is a nice placement, okay, and then boom, they got taken. I didn't take none of these trades right here, but okay, listen, this one I took it in EU and got a win. So technically, I took this one because EU and GU move kind of the same. This one, this movement, should I say, I took it on EU. Okay, this line a close retracement. Okay, and it's crazy. You have two retracements here in London close, which is awesome because I'm going to go over that later. But you have, I took this on EU. I took this on EU as well. The problem is with EU, I got a break even because price went down, and then for some reason, maybe for tariffs or something, Asia come to sweep this, and then it actually went lower. And then this one, I wasn't paying attention, but I got a student that took this. Okay, you can see how it's the same chart, the traps, he identified them perfectly, and they got a win off of London close because he understood what I teach about liquidity structure, and he understood the concept of the London close retracement. Okay, because normally the London close is the retracement of the day. If you have New York and London both going in one direction, sometimes you have London close as the opposite. Okay, or you can have London close as the opposite of New York if New York is different to London. In this case, we just have swept some liquidity, so you can expect London close to be a nice and easy retracement of the day, or a nice little move to the other liquidity. Thing is, this day things were moving quite well, so we got a sweep of liquidity, then made this sweep of liquidity, and then we even got another retracement right here on London close / Asia. All right, so hey, awesome day for people that was trading in GU and trade liquidity. This student is just been with me for 3 weeks. Sorry, for 3 weeks out of the 3 months. Okay, this is the structure I allow for my mentorship students. So you can see he's only on week 3. He's only on week 3, and he's already adopting the concepts that I teach and understanding how price actually moves. Because you can see we got videos like how to trade smart money traps and how to avoid them. Part 1, part 2. It's all about that. Okay. It's all about understanding liquidity well, how price actually moves, and managing to catch these beautiful trades with the precision and with the logic of how price moves and where price is going to go. All right. And not only the course, they also get the one-on-one calls, and they also get my daily analysis every single day, what I'm seeing for EU and GU. So they spend some time on the group, and eventually they get the same vision as me, and they can anticipate the trades and also take them by myself. And if I miss something, they might take it as well. Okay, that's just a beautiful part of it. It's been a pleasure, guys. Little quick one. I've done another video about this and how price moves. Can't remember it yet. I think it's why your zones are failing or something like that. But I've done multiple videos, guys. I never switch trends, switch strategies, hopped on different concepts. Okay, you're gonna hear me talk the same, just on an improved way or something like that. Okay, because I've been preaching the same concepts, I've been preaching the same strategy. I may have gotten better. That's just about it. But hey, the content has always been about liquidity sweeps and give out everything I know for free. Okay? Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.